welcome back to the channel, Northwest Sim. If you're new here, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And Simmies, let's get into my next set of games. Lately, I've been feeling the urge. It could be because summer is winding down a little bit, but I felt the urge to connect with friends again. These are some multiplayer games that are going to be coming up that I hope that we'll get to play soon together. First up is Ivokyr, and this one looked like it could be the next co-op horror game to play with my friends. It's being developed by Ludogram, a French indie studio making their first major Steam release, and they're putting a unique spin on multiplayer horror by turning a cursed board game into the main gameplay. Think Jumanji, but scary. Not saying that Jumanji being sucked into a board game even without monsters wouldn't be scary, but that's not the point.
No need to worry. You're not going anywhere just yet.
Next up is Carnival Hunt, and honestly, I don't trust carnivals on a good day. Carnival Hunt is being developed by Beer Night Studio, an indie team focused on creating a tense, asymmetrical, multiplayer horror experience where one player becomes the hunter and everyone else is desperately trying to survive. The story takes place inside a creepy, abandoned carnival where a terrifying clown stalks anyone unlucky enough to wander inside. If you're playing as the monster, well, your job is pretty self-explanatory. The gameplay looks like a lot of fun. You'll be sneaking through haunted attractions, hiding behind carnival games, searching for tools, and deciding whether helping your teammates is actually worth the risk. I also love that every map is packed with creepy rides and dark corners that make you question every sound you hear. Let's be honest, my friend group is absolutely leaving me behind the second they hear clown footsteps. Maybe it's that they're not leaving me behind, I just usually can't keep up. Carnival Hunt is expected sometime in 2026, maybe more towards the fall, and this feels like one of those games that's going to create some hilariously scary multiplayer moments. Now let's talk about the Mound, Omen of Cthulhu, and this might be the creepiest game on today's list, also the one I am most excited for. It's being developed by the Ace team, the studio behind Xenoclash, Rock of Ages, The Eternal Cylinder, and Clash, Artifacts of Chaos. If you've played any of these games, you already know they love making strange and unforgettable worlds. You and up to 3 friends play as explorers searching for a legendary treasure hidden deep inside a cursed jungle, inspired by H.P. Lovecraft stories. The deeper you explore, the more your sanity begins to slip, and soon you won't even know what's real anymore. This isn't just about fighting monsters. You'll have to explore dangerous ruins, manage supplies, survive supernatural encounters, and work together, all while hallucinations slowly turn your minds against you. That psychological horror angle is honestly what sold me. Imagine trying to warn your teammates about a monster, only for them to ask, "Are you sure it's actually there?"
There's so much evil inside him.
Okay, back inside, everyone.
Let's go, Myers.
Fueled by his rage, I shudder to think what he might be capable of.
Since when do they let them wander around?
Myers is out. Secure the gate.
I knew what would come next. every soul unfortunate enough to cross Michael's path would suffer. No one knew of the evil that was walking among them. Unreasoning, relentless, evil. But sometimes I think the truth was something much more terrible. I wonder if perhaps Michael is able to actually move through shadows.
And finally, I've been saving the most popular one for last. Halloween, the game. If you've been waiting for another great asymmetrical horror game, this has gotta be it. The game is being developed by Ilphonic, the studio behind Friday the 13th the game, Predator Hunting Grounds, Ghostbusters, Spirits Unleashed, and Killer Clowns from Outer Space the game. They've built a reputation around multiplayer movie adaptations, so they're definitely no strangers to this genre. This time, they're bringing us back to Haddonfield, where one player becomes Michael Myers while everyone else fights to survive Halloween night. As survivors, you'll search for homes for supplies, barricade doors, rescue neighbors, call the police, and work together to escape before the Shape finds you. If you're playing as Michael Myers, your objective is exactly what you'd expect. Stalk your enemies, use stealth to isolate them, sabotage their plans, and become the relentless killer from the original film. The game also includes a dedicated single-player mode where you can play as Myers outside of multiplayer. The original Haddonfield locations, the slow building of tension, the classic soundtrack, and even original director John Carpenter has been involved with this project. Instead of relying on constant jump scares, it looks like it's focusing on suspense, where every hallway, every shadow, and every decision feels dangerous. And let's be honest, we've all watched enough horror movies to know the rules. If someone says, let's split up, no, we are absolutely not splitting up. If you enjoyed hanging out today, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and if you want more videos covering upcoming games, multiplayer chaos, hidden gems, or anything on my wish list, you're definitely in the right place. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one, Simmies.